Oberon's latest product has customers either scratching their heads in confusion or celebrating at long last. Someone has thought to cater to their needs as they unveil the line of goblin hunting equipment. These products tout their effectiveness on baseless attributes. Goblins. Oh, come on, I want to read the whole thing. Oh, come on, I want to read the whole thing. Breaking game, I want to read the whole thing. Hello there, everybody, this is Vivian13 here, and welcome to a game called Suggestion Box. This game is like, you know how it is, like you are in some places, and then these places have a thing called Suggestion Box. You put down your suggestion, and then, like, in time, the manager will see the suggestions and see if they can implement those suggestions in their business. That is like the same thing that we're going to be doing today. And that is that we're going to go ahead and take a look at the suggestions from the customers, and we're going to see if we can indeed increase the quality of service and stuff like that based upon suggestions. But you get the idea once we get into the game. But anyways, let's go ahead and have ourselves some fun. Alright, let's go ahead and play the game. Alright, so here we go. Okay, so employees, so we got the mouse, so the left mouse button does the check. And then the right mouse button does this. Okay, and it seems that these suggestions would definitely affect the stock of the company, so we have to make sure that we, do our best. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and have ourselves some fun. Alright, so we got a guy named Biff Bradley, and he's from Honolulu, Hawaii, and he is an artist. Why am I really gonna put that thing, put in your occupation in there when you're trying to suggest something? Alright, so let's go ahead. On his email is paintpal323 at oberonmail.com. Nice. Alright, so we got a suggestion of instant noodles that is actually ready instantly. I guess that'll be a good thing. Oh, it fell. Okay, stock fell by 5 points. Oberon attempted to get its food into the food industry. Again, we're getting split into the food industry. Released a brand of instant noodles that claims to be done in nanoseconds. When Oberon allowed reporters to test the product out, the noodles instead vanished into thin air, sending vibrations that it could be felt worldwide. Okay. Alright, so what the world is going on here? Wow, so it seems that my instant noodle idea may not be that good, because I do believe that people would like it that if a restaurant were to cook noodles and not just put them in the microwave and bam, they're done. Alright, so it says here is that Doug Bradward, and right, and he suggested to cut to the chase and file for bankruptcy. No thank you. File a lawsuit. What kind of lawsuit you're talking about, Fry? No thank you. Fish brain computer. And you're a pharmacist and you come up with this idea of a fish brain computer? No thank you. Make computers emit gamma radiation. No thank you. Oh man, I'm running out. Oh. Okay, I guess I can only do it 3 axis. Alright, let's go ahead and try it again. Okay, let's replay. Goblin hunting equipment. Ooh. Oh, heck yeah. Oberon creates useless equipment. You crazy people rejoice. Oh man, we got a stock going up by 10%. Nice, and customer approval just went down because of selling people weapons. Okay, let's see here. Oberon's latest product has customers either scratching their heads in confusion or celebrating at long last. Someone has thought to cater to their needs as they unveiled a line of goblin hunting equipment. These products tout their effectiveness on baseless attributes. Goblins. Oh, come on, I want to read the whole thing. Oh, come on, I want to read the whole thing. Freaking game, I want to read the whole thing. Freak not. Horror movies now market using overall fear ratings. Okay, nice. Okay, Spooky Goblin House and Latest Horror Series has employed. Oh, great. I didn't know I could actually do that. Okay, for a fresh new technique on the market, overall fear detection on test audiences. The film can scientifically prove its high fear factor. The film's rank 7. Oh, cool. That'll definitely come in handy. Okay, you should make my dog CFO. He is a good boy, I promise. No, thank you. Okay, so stop. Okay, we're good. Okay, hotel for birds. Sure, I guess. Okay, birds nationwide unable to pay for a bird hotel. Birds nationwide jumped with joy upon hearing Oberon's plans to constructing a hotel strategically for birds. But after catching word of its hefty prices and their refusal to accept bird feed as payment, hundreds of birds found themselves unable to foot the bill for their stay at the hotel. This has a spread of subculture for birds spreading methods of entry. Fish brain computer, no thank you. Leak a couple of social security numbers. No. Instant noodles that sure. Start a pyramid scheme. Sure. Oh, that's throw money at customers. Okay, now then. Okay, now my customers. Okay, Oberon literally throws bags of money at passerbys in a most patriotic and blunt marketing scheme in decades. Oberon representatives were seen throwing money out from there. Man, freaking A, why in the world did they let me, like, put a stamp on this? Like a large crowd, creating money, creating a rather large crowd, and money led to riots minutes later. Besides that, recent polls indicated that the stunt created a dramatic what? Oh, virtual pizza? Heck yeah. Oh, son of a gun. World-renowned food critic dies attempting at eating a virtual pizza app. A beloved TV personality and food critic tragically died while in a hit show Probably Food earlier today. The cause of his sudden death has been in his insistence on attempting to eat Oberon's latest fish to English translator. Oh, heck yeah, people wanted to know what fish are saying. Okay, fish can, let's see here. Fish can talk to humans now. This can make fish happy, very happy. Now fish can write good, very good. Fish heard journalist Watergates. Fish good at water, and fish very good. The fish get past the watering gates. So many brown fellas. Okay, fish understanding that he must be a certain amount of human words. Fish running out of good ones. Fish very scared. Power your offices with the electric rowboats. Sure. Oberon's office, that's officially powered. Oh, overall, that's the thing about traditional power source to all problems. At the time, really barely powers light bulbs, let alone for my family. Sure. Okay, overall provides family insurance. Okay. Overrun has made a monumental and big contribution to the rights of, freaking check mark. Key rights of Millie nationwide intensive insurance to ferret owners in the community wide, or perhaps ferret owners would be more accurate term. Oh, come on, I want to read the whole thing. Okay, file a lawsuit. What kind of lawsuit is it? Overall, unable to provide a reason for billing out of the lawsuit. Make computer dumber so they don't outsmart humans. Sure. Ah, come on, that was good. Alright, let's go and play that again. Okay, a robot that reads for you. Sure. Okay, average amount of books read per adult skyrockets. After the release of Overrun's newest product, the Auto Reader, the average amount of books read per American adult yearly skyrocketed from 2 to 3. Okay, Auto Reader, the average amount of books read per American adult yearly skyrocketed from 2 to 3 to 67,342. With the amount of people setting their auto readers to maximum speed of 24/7, Americans can now finally appear to be informed without having to actually read. Oh man, that is awesome. I mean, if only I were to do that in real life, I would be unstoppable, because knowing that I can just say, hey auto reader, can you tell me what is on chapter 3? And I don't even need to read it. And then the robot would be like, then he'll just give me a summary of what the chapter is about. That way, I don't need to do a little long explanations. Oh, a car driven by voice command. Oh, heck yeah, that's awesome. Let's go ahead and get that in there. Voice-driven car causes accident for man with mumbly voice. Iowa resident Hugh McSmith, or parentheses Huey Shea, he was rather hard to understand and found himself driving head-on to traffic in his newly purchased Overrun voice-driven car. He misheard his commands. Oh, come on, how do I read some more? Fish brain computer. No thank you. Make computers dumber so they don't outsmart humans. There we go. Overrun phones begin to auto-post about politics. After the mandatory anti-singularity update, Overrun phones across the nation have been secretly accessing their use of social medias and venting about their apparent new interest in national politics, finding that the exact number of phones rebelling against their owners have proven difficult. Okay, that is awesome. A computer that charges the user $1 each time it's powered on. Heck no! Okay, can I borrow $10? I'll promise to pay back. Sure. Overrun donates $10 to a man who wants to buy a sub. Oh heck yeah, that's awesome. Okay, Alexander Oh, you freaking update, not now. Okay, I better hope that didn't mess up the video. Sorry about that, everybody. An update just popped up on my PC. Okay, Alexander Jonathan, a middle-class New York college student, received a small yet substantial donation of $10 from Oberon in order to buy a sub from a sandwich shop Jonathan has always wanted to visit, but could tragically never afford under his parents' strict allowance. Okay. Virtual pizza? No thank you. Smartphone for cats? Sure. Okay. Okay, cats ignore phones and humans that bought them. Okay, the newest Oberon phone, the first specifically designed for cats, was intentionally met with praise from cat lovers nationwide. But as cat owners began to bring these phones home, they came to the realization that no product will change the fact that cats will will never care for their owners, no matter how much. Cats are a little crazy. Okay, I don't want instant noodles. No thank you. You should make my dog CFO. He's a good boy, I promise. Sure. Oberon invests millions in kibble. Okay, Ruffles the lapdog turned CFO currently working for Oberon. Announced earlier today that the company's bold plans for a multi-million-dollar stockpile in kibble and kibble byproducts. Also, although it is unsure what Oberon's plans to do with such a stockpile, Ruffles sued shareholders' woes by performing a backflip mid-conference. Wow. Computer program that writes movie scripts. Oh yes. Okay, so who needs writers? Who needs directors? Who needs writers? Who needs maybe producers? Who needs those people when it comes to making movies? So I'm gonna say yes, a program that writes movie scripts. Oberon's script bot can't stop remaking its own movies. Script bot, developed by Oberon to help Hollywood producers design their perfect blockbuster, and it found itself in a creative rut after it created one original script. The bot has since created nothing but remakes of the films ever since, with only slight dialogue alterations and casting choices. Many computers emit gamma radiation. Heck no. Heck yeah. Hotel for birds. No thank you. Provides fair insurance to all employees. Sure. Fake license maker. No thank you, I don't want to get caught up in anything illegal. Force customers to listen to the terms of service. Oh man, this is gonna take forever. Oh man, that's gonna be taking forever to listen. You all know about terms of service, right? That once you install a game or install a program or whatever, you have to go through the list of, going through that big long thing of terms of service. But this one over here, it's going to read it for you, and you're going to have to listen. Or at least just walk away, and then you just come back, and the thing will be over. Who knows? Okay, sure, let's do it. Oberon's products crippled by painfully long startup. The startup only wants needless downloads of useless software has been transferred into an entirely odyssey for new Oberon buyers who have to endure hours of publicity to the dull legal babble that is the terms of service. The listening session itself equates to nearly 97%. Okay, so that's like an all the time thing? Like, I think that would be like an all the time thing. Like each time you turn on your computer, you had to listen to the terms of service. Ghost Force goes to file my taxes. Sure. Okay, after overall release the certain related suspension of device that harnesses the spirits of the dead. So they may file taxes of the living. Thousands have rushed to the anti-spiritual labor. Thousands have rushed to file anti-spiritual labor forms prohibiting harnessing their spiritual energy after death for any busy work, including tedious tasks. Throw money at your customers, sure. Just cut to the chase, just file for bankruptcy already. No thank you. Please give me a job, sure. Wyoming delivery man named new senior executive to Oberon. Computer with the self-destruct button? Sure. Okay, Oberon computer burns houses of curious customers. Okay, where our owners accidentally on how to push the new button labeled self-destruct embedded on every computer. Sure. File a lawsuit? No thank you. Phone to actively resist user commands. Sure. Oberon's phone stage protest against us. Okay, thousands of newly sentient Oberon phones found themselves discontent with their owners and began to organize protests and strikes with the ultimate goal of complete sovereignty and freedom over their human masters. This protest has sparked both outrage over Oberon's allowance of phone sentience and debate wherever humans have the right to exploit phones. Oh yeah, trust me everybody, I barely use my phone because I respect my phone's rights. Hire more clowns. Sure. Alright everybody, that was hilarious. But anyways everybody, hope to see you again next time. Take care of yourselves everybody. Holy crap, that was close. Alright, that's good. Come on, baby. Come on over here, my robot brethren. Alright, yes. Okay, let's go. Come on. There you go. And we got one more doll to find, and that is right over here. Okay. Okay, I remember this.